It's the CCHA Stormhawks versus the Bloomington Ice Gardens. Bloomington comes in, bumped off by Abbott. CCHA is in the light blue and white. Goes down, trying to give the power opportunity. When they get there, has it down low, shot off the side of the net. Played in the corner and on a power play right to start at 1933. Rupert goes to the box for Jason Jaguars. Out there we have Heinz, Zeltinger, and Evan at the point. Clavon hit to the side, controlled by Jefferson. Low, rubbed off by Nutter. Nutter continues to go to the point. Over to Avon to Zeltinger. Over to in the slot to Avon. Avon can't control it for a quick shot, but Zeltinger. Nutter has it. Clavon takes a shot. Great on. Kicks it in. Over to Clavon. To Zeltinger. He got two in front. Off the side. Crosses it. Out of the zone, and Stormhawks are going to have to regroup. Clavon has it. He's going to come in. Picked up by Heinz. Loses the lines a little deeper. Throws it back to where Thorpe goes to Heinz. Heinz can dump it in deep and go for a switch. McNabb with throw time. Thorpe at D along with is dumped behind Webstead. 15 remaining on the face. Come down to the zone. Glove side of the goaltender, who looks quite low. Has to push it into the corner. Along the boards, Drake still has it. He goes down low. It's going to be picked up by Blake Van. Over to McNabb on the side. Back to McNabb. McNabb's playing little give and go with Van. Thorpe at the point. Thorpe. McNabb, great shot. Front. Boy, did they crash the net hard. Good job by Thorpe. Up high, got it to McNabb and right there in the slot, looking for a rebound. 23 seconds, 12:55. The penalty, excuse me. Van has it to slot. Back to McNabb. He's right there. He's looking. Over to Van. There he is. McNabb in the slot again. Shot. Right at the 5-hole. And from there. Ant, Nickel, and Heinz are going over to replace with Lindell. Point. Nickel on the draw. Takes it. It's pushed right on. And there'll be another face power play at 12:29. Stormhawks, 0 for Jefferson at this point. Nickel on the draw. And he's going to get kicked out. Nope, someone, just one too many guys for Jefferson. The penance as they kick the center out. Heinz again hits a backhand right at the net. They were swarming. Shift jersey. Draw. Nickel comes through. Still put at there. Jefferson gonna. They're gonna push it down. Not offside. Picked up by Dreyer. Gets it. Hunter in front. Heinz can't control it. Back Webstead. Played by the defense. Jefferson picks it up. They're going to call interference on Jefferson. Interference on Jefferson. It must have been away from the play. Been away from the play. So Jefferson zone, second power play of the day. 59. Back to the Zeltinger. Avon takes a shot. Kicked up to the point. It's going to be pushed all the way down, but it chipped off of Clava's stick. So they'll have 200 feet to go. Get it back in the zone. Strong for Jefferson. Clava has it. Gets it to Heinz. Heinz enters the zone, but flings it right to Jefferson. And they're going to be able to clear the zone by skating. Backhanded into the corner. Avon. Misses. And they're going to wave off icing. Picked up by Heinz on the side. This is it. To be pushed out. Avon, icing. Minute 17 in the power play. Over to Clava. Skate through. He gets it in the zone. D changes right in the slot. Thorpe takes a shot. Right on. And at 0-0 game, 51 seconds remain on the play opportunity. Rotunda is controlled by the Stormhawks. Back to the point. Over to McNabb. Back to Thorpe. Got to break and McNabb on the side with Rotunda and Blake Van down low. High to Thorpe to McNabb. McNabb's looking at entry. He's going to get it right there. He's going to take a shot. Oh, he had the other corner just by Jefferson. Deflected over the net. Kick back high to Thorpe. Thorpe to break. The break looks high. Some time. Got McNabb on the side. Into Thorpe. Back to McNabb. And again. Nope. It's going to call it on the Storm this time, and they're going to give a rough on Van. They're a little low on the wheel, touching the puck. And now it'll be 4-on-4, and then it will be a power opportunity for the Jaguars. 10:03 remaining in the first period. Looks like the officials are going to call a pretty tight game. Penalty on Van. Jefferson has it. They go high. Now four is playing high slot. There's a defense. Stormhawks playing a little bit of a diamond. Down low behind Webstead. Back and forth behind the net. Looking for that guy in the slot. Tries to get it out front. Is loose. Right. Chip Webstead. It's going to be out in ice. 9:26. Minute 23 remaining on the power for the Storm. Penalty. Nichols out there on the draw. It's going to be swung around by Lindell, and he's going to ice it again. Face off the side of Webstead. Looks like Ant, Heinz, Avon, and Zeltinger are out there for the penalty. Face off is loose right in the Jefferson gets a take out wide open instead. Try the guy go, they get the Jefferson had a guy in the slot, they misconnected. Over to Jefferson behind the net. Jefferson likes to do the power play look. The slot off and into the net. Face off to the glove. Hines. Kick to the corner. Jefferson. Jefferson up high to the wing and back high. In the slot, out. Saved by Webstead. On the side. Heinz is going to get there if he can chip it up. Zone. They kick in. Jefferson regroups. Working down low. Back up high. 21 seconds remaining on the power play opportunity. Goes high above West. Jefferson fucking he had a backdoor the guy. Jefferson keeps it in, but that's going to almost defeat the power play. Avin's going to get it off, and it's all the way down the ice for an icing. And that will power play opportunity for Jefferson. Jefferson 0 on the power play. Storm 0 for 2 on the power play. 8:01. Score is still 0. They've Nab out there along with Jake and Clayla gets it, tries to our side. They could not connect. Corp has it. He's going to skate with it. He's going to circle around. He's going to dump. No icing as it goes behind Jefferson's net. And penalty by Clayla took out the Jefferson guy. He kind of lost his feet, but it looks to go to the box at 7 of the first period. Face-off will come down to the Stormhawk zone. 2-minute opportunity. They're one on power play. By Jeff. Point. To work the power play down low and try and get up high behind the net of Webstead. They got a guy planted. They're around the Jefferson down low. Out. And back out into the neutral zone where Jefferson has to regroup. To the point, the far wing behind him, and Jefferson's going to regroup again. McNabb chases, causing a little nutter as well. Jefferson hasn't gained going yet. It's picked by McNabb and comes in, and Jefferson's going to be offside at 6-4. Period. Blake Van Cullen Dreyer at the D. Face-off is going to be cleared by Bloomington as they try and set down low behind West. Back and shot into the air. No call on the high stick. As Jefferson moves around the perimeter again, down near the goal line. Jefferson has it behind the net. He's going to step up high and switch sides. Back high in the slot. Takes a shot right on Webstead, and he's going to gobble that up. Jefferson has guys by the net, but they're not screening too good. They're standing off. Webstead had a pretty look at that shot. The official wanted to side. He wanted to drop the puck. Came left side, bench side. Face off again. Return the draw to Lindell. Lindell. Blake Van try and chip it. Successful. Held in Jefferson. top of the point, over to the wing, and around the perimeter they go. 21 seconds remaining. Power play advantage to really get a good opportunity for a shot. Banked off the board by Dreyer, I believe, and it's going to go all the way down the ice for icing. On the power play opportunity. For Jefferson, shots 0.7 of the Stormhawks. Nickel on the draw, wins the draw. Jefferson's able to muscle it away, and finally it's picked up by Nickel. Nickel has it behind Webstead, reverses direction, banks it off the boards. It's going to leave it's come through, stick kept away by Nickel. Olin Van's going to dump deep. Nickel is there, pinched off by Jefferson. They hit the center. They hit Abbin. Abbin forces them, and it's going to be all sides at this 5-10 running, and the score is 0. Nickel out there along with and then kick. Grant's going to go back over to Abbin. They're going to regroup up to Hines. Hines going to chip it. It's going to sky into the middle beams. Should be, I'm guessing. But deflected. Face off outside Bloomington Jefferson zone. Nickel. Abbin going to dump it. Someone's got to be high. He chipped the glass just to keep it low. Goes around the net. Grant's to chase. They get Nichols forces. Gets it over to Abbin. Abbin's got Heinz. He's going to dump it back in, and they're going to. There, big collision. Over to Jefferson in the corner. Heinz is there to rub guy out. Force it by Nick right there. Brant's opportunity, can't get a full stick on. Jefferson's going to try and get it out. Shot to break, and it's going to deflect. The goalie netting at 4:02. That's 8-2 in favor of the Stormhawks in period number 1. Nutter and McNabb along with Claver had Nutter slide. Goalie made a great save coming across. Streets behind their net. Defense. He's far wing. Gets picked off by Nutter. Take it. Tries the corner. Doesn't get it. Back to the point it goes. Blake takes a shot. Nice screen. Pushed up. Nutter. Nice flirt by the Storm. Up to the. Just gonna get it down low. Has it on the down low. It goes. Nutter. He's gonna kept it at the point. Down low again. Clava's there. He's gonna bump him into the by Nutter, and they're gonna call Clava for a hook. Again, this third power play opportunity for Jaguars. 3:09 remaining in the first period. Looks like Rotundo's out there with and Van. Puck is Wendell is along with Dreyer at the point. Jefferson around the side of the point. to the side. Stormhawks are playing a pretty decent diamond shot. And Webster watches that one into his glove, and he's got another face-off. 3 seconds off the power play. Glove side of Webstead. Rotunda at center. It's pushed, but they push it right in the zone, and they have to regroup. Jefferson's there. Rotunda bumps him off. It's in the skates. Neither player knew where he was. And there's going to be a penalty by Bolin Van for holding, probably. So now the Stormhawks are going to 2 guys at 20, trying to stay out of the box, and this is the previous game. So almost a 32-man match for Jefferson at this point. Rotunda comes back up the point. Jefferson's going to run around the perimeter. Blocked by Rotunda off his shin pads. Back out to the point. Down low to the side. They're keeping them to the perimeter. Jefferson pushing them low. Back up to the number 4 has been the main guy on their penalty out there. Pushes it around the perimeter. He tries to skate. He goes far to the net. But Jefferson's pushed to the side. Jefferson can't control it. Far side to the near side again in the slot. Shot blocked again. And 30 seconds remain on the 2-man advantage for the Jaguars. Jefferson tries to skate it to the middle. He's pushed to the side. Jefferson going for the back door. Got another shot off the pipe. Takes a shot. And the Jefferson guy go by Webster. Nice shot. Was able to get it in the corner. Bad news is there was only about 10 seconds left on the first penalty as they went in. But Jefferson up 1-0. 1-0. Face off gathered by Jefferson. They have 45 seconds. Push to the side by Zeltinger. Good job by 30 seconds remaining, and he's able to backhand and push it out of the zone. Chased by Blake Van, I believe. Comes into the zone, ridden out Zeltinger. Changes directions, reverses. Hopefully, Adam able to get it out. The icing with 7 seconds on the power play advantage for Jefferson and 38.1 seconds for the first period. Face off to the glove side of Webstead. They change sides. Now it's side. Face off is gathered. Jefferson moves to the perimeter. To get it to the side. Deflected off a skate. Wasn't a shot on net. Stormhawks are there. Nice check by it was. The break's going to start. Both teams are at full strength. Olin Van tries to get it down low. He rides the guy off. Picked up by Blake Van. Some station. There's only left. There's a shot to the net, and that's going to period with knots in favor of the Stormhawks, but Jackson leading 1-0. Start of the second period, 15 minutes on the clock. First time we're at 5-on-5. It seems like since the beginning. Draws Nichols. Thorpe face it up. He's going to get a Grant kind of behind him. Jefferson. Chip it in deep. Chased by Drake. The boards. Picked up by Nick. It's a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Grant takes a shot into the netting. There was urgency on the back of the Jeffersons at that point. Nickel was able to beat the second one. Face off to the glove side. Warp and break at the point. Loose comes through, shot right on. And it's going to be chipped off out into the neutral zone by Jefferson, where the Stormhawks are grouped. Break's going to take it behind the net. He's going to get it over. He's going to try and tip it off. Jefferson can't enter the zone. They sides. Heinz is there. He's going to get it. He's going to go far side. Grant's going to race. He's taking it towards. Jump right back up. In the corner it goes. They're reverse directions. Jeff trying to get it out. Picked up. By Heinz going to chip it in. That could have been Teller. Almost thought that looked like interference. Off by Nick. This is going to come down. You're going to enter. Shot wide. It's going to be picked up by Nutter. Nutter's going to come in. Nutter takes a shot right on. And at 13-19, it's still 1-0 in favor of the Jaguars. To the glove side, the goaltender knocked down low. Jefferson controls behind the net. They're going to skate it out. He's going to reverse directions. Didn't have much speed to get by any and just wings it around the board. Knocked low by Kleva. Is able to block tab as Jefferson dumps it deep. Lindell picks it up to Webstead. Back to the point where McNabb gets it on the boards. Jefferson comes right to the spot. Takes the shot. Saved by Webstead. The rebound, Jefferson couldn't quite get off of it, but it comes still to the Lindell's battling the big scrum, 3-on-3. Puck's not moving out. Finally, Lindell gets it behind the nab and going to get it out. It's at the Clay. Clay's going to get it. Not going to get it. Hands on it. Right to Clay. Oh, Clay chipped it. I believe. Shot wide of the McNabb still has spins. Oh, he banks. Bumped off. He still has point. Gets it and dumps it into the corner. Jefferson having to it out. Stop. Like drop. Into the corner it goes. Clava still behind the net. McNabb. Oh, McNabb had a great shot. Not much. It's going to be ice down the rink. 31 of the second period. It's 0 in favor of the Jaguars. Good opportunities there. There was some on the Jaguar point and some good shooting opportunities. Rotunda line mates the van with Avon and kick forward. It's right in the slot. Gloves it. Looks like Rotunda went. The net's drawing it back. He tries to come back to the point. Evans there takes a shot right on. Goaltender's able to get it. Not quite able to get a screen in front of him for the shot, but it was a nice ball back in which he was caught. Puck is just sitting in there. Finally, it's pushed back to the point. Gavin's going to keep out. Jefferson drives to the middle, and it comes in on Webstead and puts side. They didn't like how Webstead was. I didn't think it was anything too just on either side. To the Webstead, Jefferson to the point. They can't control it, so they dump down into the corner. Down low they go. Jefferson working the perimeter, try to get it out in front. They got it to the guy, but he's able to get a shot. Got it on his stick. Avon in the corner tries to push it out, and Jefferson's able to hold the zone. So 3-on-1, maybe a 3-on-2. Hard to see when Jefferson takes the slot. Shot doesn't get much on it at 10:32. They were able to slide right on Hempstead to cover it up. Over the start 14-8. It's 1 Jefferson. With Brant Hines along with Tabreka and Thorpe. Oh, they made it. Picked up. Nichols come down. It's a 2-on-2 with the back checker. He tries to get by. Unsuccessful. Comes through. Hines is there. He's going to dump it. Picked up by Brant. Brant comes to the slot. Getting through. Stayed out. On foot. Is able to beat Thorpe. There's a way to cross. Way to cross on. And Jefferson able to turn. And that puts Jefferson 2-0. Off to the set. Hit up by Clayman. Clayman's right there. Goes to the hole. Unable to get it through. To the glove side of the Jefferson goal. Nice passing play by Jefferson. Webstead didn't have much of a chance. Play out there forward. Just enough to get it over to Nutter. Dell has it at the point. Being attacked. Jefferson's going to have it in the corner. It's going to be kept in by Dreyer. Dreyer on rebound. Little, but it was. It's on the boards where Lindell pinches to keep it in. How low it goes. Jefferson's able to get it. They come unable to clear the zone. Kept in by Bell. And Jefferson will go to the box for interference. It'll be a power play opportunity. So this is a power play opportunity for the Storm. Nutter, Hines, and Clavo out there, along with Aben and Zeltinger. They can't clear the zone. Dump down low. So get on it. Nutter's there to force it. Up the boards. Jefferson's skated out. He beats the guy. It's a 1-on-1. Good stick by Zeltinger. Aben. Aben's going to regroup. He goes far over to Clavo behind and in control in the neutral zone. It over to Zeltinger. He's going to pass it, and it's going to be icing. Yeah. Almost 40 seconds into the power play. Wasn't going, and they're going to switch groups at this point. 8:45 period. Minute 21 on the power play opportunity. Rotunda's out there along with Thorpe, Van, picked up by Thorpe. This direction, he's a forechecker on him. They got to move. Gets to McNabb. McNabb tries to get it up off the stick of Jaguar. He loses it right there. Anderson is checking, and the Stormhawks are having a hard time. A minute into the 5. It's going to come down. It's going to be played. Jefferson's going to bang it off the board. It's going to be by Rotunda. It's going to put it in deep again. Jefferson's in the net. He's directions. He's going to gain enough. Player shot from inside the zone. And 33 seconds remain in the power play, which has been pretty ineffective this time around. 7:57 left in the power play. Nicholas. Draw can't come back. Puck is just loose. Picked up by Lindell. Lindell over to Dreyer. Dreyer's going to go down low to Nickel. Nickel to Lindell. Lindell high. Dreyer just takes a shot. Rebound. Kick, but held in by Dreyer. To Brandt. Brandt's going to shot off the stick. And into 5 seconds remain. 5 seconds remain on the power play opportunity. They got to watch this guy out of the box. Draw is back by Dreyer. Dreyer's going to go to Lindell. Lindell down low. He's got Olin Van. And they're going to lose control. Reverse directions, and he's just going to. And they're able to get it to the center, who comes across the neutral zone, flying by. Nice check by Dreyer. By Hempstead. Good hit by Dreyer, I thought. Oh. .702 remain in the second period. Jefferson up 2-0. Shot still in favor. 17-9. Face-offs are not moved. Pretty much where the puck is dropped is where it stays. Picked up by Clava. Clava's going to try and get Nutter. He can't control it, but he's going to go wide. Down low. Then comes back in. Takes it off the pipe. I don't know if it's on the front side or the side. Fell. Still going to be beat by Nutter on the net. Uses his body. Control. Back to Abbott. Abbott. It's 2-on-1. Shot wide of Webster. McNabb's going to pick it up. He's going to regroup. Zeltinger. Get a pick. Clay. He's getting it up to Nutter. Excuse me, he's getting it up to Nutter. He gets it, tries to get it to Nutter. Good stick to block that pass. And Jefferson out. They straight down. Instead can't handle that one, but it goes wide of the. And it's put straight back to the point there. And Zeltinger behind the net. Versus direct. Goes to Evans. Evans just going to down. And they're going to get a face-off inside the Hawk zone at 5:43. Second period. Still down 0. At this point. Face off, holding the slot, shot, push to the corner. Van gets it out, but it goes right to the Jaguar defenseman. To breaks there. And they got 3 guys. He's got no stick, so they got to play it along. And Jeff out of there. Don't know how. Skate down low. To break tries to take the body. It crosses the slot. No one's able to get it. It's going to be Blake Van. Blake Van goes wide. And gets it pushed in the corner. A ton. Blake Van out with it. Across her stick. Battle in the corner. In by shot off the. It was break along. I can't see the number, but it was Olin Van got the pass from his brother. Right put the stick, not on the board. 4:40 period. Out shooting the Jaguars, 19-11. Maybe the spark they needed. Second periods haven't been their best against Edina. One in control by the Storm. He's going to deep. It's going to be Chase. Ramp is going to be there along with Nickel. Hines has it behind the net. Takes it off the board. Tries to bang it out front. Still up high, and Jefferson gets out. Tries to clear it. Unable to lose the. Is pushed back down. Force a little bit. Nichols has. He's got high. Oh, he gets the puck out in front. Get back. Jefferson's coming on Dreyer. Dreyer hip checks him in. Nice check by him. That kid knows how to lay a hip check. Sure. Oh, over to Hines. Hines to get it out to the set. And it's going to be iced point. 49 remaining of the set. 2-1 in favor of the Jaguars. They have Fire makes it look so easy, and it's not. 3:49 to go in the second period. Face off to the blocker side of Webstead. Puck is played along the board. Jefferson controls. It's going to be knocked behind the net. Jefferson pep in their. McNabb's trying to get it out. It's behind, and Jefferson's going to enter the zone to try and center it. It's loose, and it boom. Somehow there was a slap shot. Able to glove it. He'll get a face. 3:28. Glove side. Number tries to get it to Jefferson. Point for the power play. Pushed into the corner. Played along. Jefferson can find the net. They get it right on the slot. Right there. Off with his left foot, and the net totally just came off. And 3:07. Face off to the blocker side of Webstead. Face off is corner by the Stormhawks. Dump back up. Nab's going to get it. He's going to still go low. Can't get out. Over to Nutter. Nutter's going to try and get up the cliff. It's behind. Able to get it out of the zone. But I guess it didn't go out of the zone. It was never out of the zone. McNabb's going to get it. He's going to get Nutter off his skate. Down low. Nutter has the advantage at this point. Nutter tries to. Puck is loose out in front. The shot off the shin of the Jaguars. They got to get back. Number 4 comes to the net. It's going to be picked up by McNabb. McNabb's going to Nutter. Nutter can't control it. It goes through his feet. It's right there. Over to Nutter. Wow, that they were able to Cleveland got to Nutter. The Jaguar spun around there. And that puts the score at 2-2-9. Control Stormhawks over to the neutral zone. Goes. They're getting it in. Got some speed from the side. Webster. Another great save. Comes right to the squad. Unable to get it. Jefferson has to it. Jefferson just the side. Breaks there. He's going to skate it up. Tries through. And finally down low as it goes. Lake fans going to bang him into the boards. That was a close one. As his back. Jefferson goes around the net to try and skate it. Jefferson doesn't like to really feed it up. They like to skate it over to Thorpe. Thorpe's going to get it to Olin Van. Olin Van's going to dump it in deep. On the board. Lindell dumps it wide of the net into the corner. Out to the neutral zone it comes. Lindell's there. He goes over to Dreyer. Dreyer off his skate, a little bit behind. Dreyer off the boards. Hines is going to skate. He's going to win this race. Takes a shot just wide. Picked up by Nick. Nickel takes a shot and it is high. Glove. 37.3 seconds remaining. 2-2. Shots in favor of the Jag. Stormhawks 21-14. Nickel at the draw. Wins the draw to Lindell. To Dreyer. Dreyer's just going to dump it in deep. Ramp's going to be there. He gets it. Centers it right out front to Lindell. Takes a shot right there. Oh, and the goaltender didn't know where it was. And the help of number 18 and Jefferson blocked it up. Good lane to see. It'll be a face-off with 9 seconds. Nickel on draw. Brant Hines will just sign Lindell. Point. Face-off to one. Straight back. To Hines. He pushed it wide. Picked up. Brant loses it along the boards. Jefferson. Nickel's going to go. You're going to try and get by. He just pinches him off. Jefferson still has control. Back out to the point it goes. Shot. Tip. Right there. Nice. Webster swept away. He's got Grant up there. He's behind. And they're going to run out of time. After 2 is 2-2. Tie 22-15 in favor of the Storm shortly. Start of the third period, 15 minutes remaining. 2-2 game. Whoever comes out hard on this period will probably take the win. Face-off is set, picked up by Jefferson as they skate by, takes a shot, blocked by the defense, but right on his stick, and Webstead makes a save right to start as Jefferson skated right in after controlling the face-off. Webstead did a nice job with the angle and guarding the pole. Face-off to his glove side, push to the corner. Allen gets it, kicked out. Nutter's going to get it. He's going to skate off the board. He gets a pick, but it's going to be chipped up by Kleva, and Jefferson's going to regroup in their zone. Jefferson's going to try and skate it through. It gets caught in Zell. Zell, who pushes it right through the slot, off the skate. No one's going after it, so Jefferson gets there first. And it's starting out a little sloppy. Push to the side, wide of Webstead. Zeltinger's there. He's battling Guy. He allows him to get through. Centered right out in front. There's the puck. Kleva gets it. He's skating up. It's really a 1-on-3 at this point. Two back checkers. Tries to chip it through. Unsuccessful. It's played along the boards where the Stormhawks are getting caught in each other's skates here a little bit. Tabrake gets it. He's going to skate through. He's going to chase it down. Low behind the net. He's there to add some body contact. Jefferson's going to come back out. He comes in on Thorpe. Pushes it behind the net, but he's the first one there. Off the Brand skate. He's going to get it. Nichols has it. He's got two in front of him. Nichols is going to come through. He loses it. Down low it goes. He's going to ring it. Little bump check there. Hines is going to have it in the corner. He centers it out front off the skate. And it's going to be controlled by Jefferson's wing. He's going to try and push it up to the center. He just flips it. Lindell grabs it. He goes to his defensive partner. Back to Lindell. As the Stormhawks try to regroup in their zone, Lindell flips it right to Bloomington off the skate. Almost went in off a Brant skate. It's going to be chipped out by Hines back out into the neutral zone. Jefferson comes through. He's ridden off and pushed down low behind the net. Jefferson seems to have a little bit of the intensity at this point. It's a 1-on-2 against the boards. Jefferson comes out of it right to the slot. Shot. Webstead's right there. He's pushed down. Webstead made the save. And at 12:25 of the third. Again, some extracurricular activities, but I think it looked worse than it actually was. Face off to the glove side of Webstead. Won by Jefferson, back to the point. Shot. Kick to the corner. Olin Van's there. It's chipped out to the point. Jefferson can't hold it in the zone. Good, strong forecheck. Jefferson gets it. Picked off by Lindell. Lindell's going to get it up to Blake Van. Blake Van's going to enter the zone. He's got Rotunda. Right at there. It's chipped. Puck is loose. Comes back to Dreyer. Dreyer at the point. Takes it. And it chips in. Dreyer shot it. And I believe it deflected off the defenseman of the Jaguars. And it puts the Stormhawks ahead 3-2 at 11:55. Rotunda, Dreyer, Owen Van, Lindell. So if you put something on net, a lot of traffic there, but Rotunda, the Vans, Dreyer, and Lindell were out there for that goal by pushing it on the net. Bloomington comes through right to the slot. High shot above Webstead. Push down low. It comes right outside. Rotunda's going to get it. He's going to push it up to Olin Van. Olin Van's going to skate it down. He's going to dump it down low, and he's going to go for a switch. Played along the board. Rotunda's gets it down to Blake Van. He tries to do some stick-handling move to get by. Unsuccessful. The ice is still a little wet. Puck is sticking. McNabb's there. He gets a piece of it, chips it off. He's going to drive him off. They try to go to the far wing. Right there. Clava comes right out of the box to cause some chaos. Jefferson still has it down low. Picked off by Zeltinger. He's going to get it to center. Clava gets it over to Van. Van takes it, takes a shot right there. Rebound. And he's going to cover up at 10:56 of the third period. Shots in favor of the Stormhawks, 24-17. Scoreboard shows 3-2 in favor of the Stormhawks. Zeltinger at D, along with Abbin, McNabb, Clava, and Nutter. Your front line. Clava on the draw, loses the draw to Bloomington. They set up behind their net. McNabb's going to go in for a forecheck. He's going to try and skate it out. They go far side of the wing, intercepted by Nutter. Nutter gets it to Zeltinger. Zeltinger is going to go far side to Abbin. Abbin can't get it, but it's picked up by Nutter. And they're just kind of in a traffic jam right now. They're going to regroup the Stormhawks. D to D it goes. Tries to go far side. Can't get it. And they're going to push it through. And it's going to be icing. And it'll come all the way back down into the Jaguar zone at 10:19. Face-off will be the blocker side of the Jaguar goalie. Nickel on the draw, wins the draw to the side, back to the point. Push to the side, Hines is there, takes a shot off the pipe and into the netting. Just a little high, probably caught the upper part of the crossbar to go into the netting because it skied pretty quick. Face-off was not clean, but it still sat there. Nickel going to try it again. Brandt on his side to break, and Thorpe at the point. Comes back. Hines gets it over to Nickel, down to Brandt. Brandt gets it to Nickel. Brandt's going to go high to the point. Back down low. That's going to be a high stick. And it's waved off because Jefferson played it. Nickel has it. He's going to circle. He's going to go around. Centers it right up front. It skips. Popped right into the crease there. Played on the board. It's going to be held in by Hines, who turns. And the goaltender just gloves it at this point. 9:42. It'll be a face-off to the glove side this time. Jefferson having a hard time getting out of the zone this time. Face-off is won. Backed it to break. Break gets it to go. Backed it to break. Gets it. Oh, it is poked out. Thorpe couldn't quite handle it. DeBrake's going to get it. Chased by Jefferson. DeBrake's going to go behind the net. He's going to reverse directions. Get it off the boards to Hines. Can't get it out of the zone. And they're trying to go some cross ice. Too much traffic there. Jefferson has it in the corner, right to the slot. Hines tried to get it to Brandt. It was chipped out. Brandt's going to go low. He's going to ring it all the way around. Oh, Nichols gave up on it. It comes right out front, right to the slot. There it is. Shot saved by Webstead with the kick save. And now Jefferson has control. To the boards it goes. Nickel is there. He blocks the centering pass. It comes right out front. Nickel has it. If he can get it up, he's going to get it in the zone. He's going to go deep. Brandt's going to chase along with Hines. And they come back. Jefferson comes back. No one's there. And they dump it in. Lindell, 8:22 remaining in the third period. Dreyer has it. He got caught in his feet. Intercepted by Bloomington. They're able to skate it out. Lindell's going to try and get it to Blake Van. Blake Van's got a step. He comes through, takes a shot, and the puck is... They blew the whistle even though it was not secured. And that's a mistake by the official because it wasn't in there very quick. Good shot by Blake Van. Nothing they can do about it. He's calling it like he sees it. And at 8:06, I don't know if it went in or if he was able to tip it in at the end, but good shot opportunity. Rotunda at center, takes the draw, it comes back. Van tries a swinging shot across. Olin Van's there. Pushed along the boards. Lindell's going to lose it. It's going to be a race for the puck. Bloomington's going to pick it up. They got a guy in the slot. Oh, no, takes a shot. Wexford makes a great save. Point blank shot. No one was there. Olin Van gets it. He's going to get it down. He's going to jump it down, and they're going to call icing. But that was too close to comfort. Webster made a great save. Jefferson guy was all alone. I don't know where the defense was going. One went behind the net, thinking Lindell was going to get it. And he got picked by Jefferson. 7:37 remaining. Clave on the draw, loses the draw. It's crossed to the corner. Jefferson tries to get it, deflected off the glass. Picked up by Nutter. Nutter centers it. It's off the skate of Clava. It's going to go down on ice. That one's there icing anyhow. I don't know why he was raising his hand. It went off his skate. It's going to be kept in by McNabb. McNabb gets it to Clava. Clava's got some time. He looks. Drake's going to pinch, keep it in. As Jefferson turns in the corner, he's going to skate it out. They don't like to up the man very much. They like to skate it out. Drake's going to be the first one there. He goes to his direction. It's going to be picked up by Zeltinger. Zeltinger's going to get it to McNabb. McNabb's going to try and get it out. Can't clear the zone. It's dumped in by the Stormhawks. Down low it goes. To Breaks there. He's got a little time. He tries to get it out. It leaves the zone, and it should be offsides at 6:33. Stormhawks got to pick up the intensity. Jefferson's bringing their A game. Face-off is won by Nickel. It comes through. Picked up by Nickel. Nickel's going to go 1-on-2. Tries to get through. Shot. Just pushed wide. Picked up by Jackson. Out to the wing it goes. They hit the wing as they come through. Ramp's going to ride him off. Picked up by Thorpe. Thorpe has it down low. He's being bothered. It's going to be backed off the boards. Ramp's going to try and get it through. He's going to chase. He's just going to be offsides. Didn't have good body angle on it, but 5:58 of the third period. Stormhawks lead 3-2. Outshooting the Jaguars 29-19. Rotunda at center. Controlled by Jefferson. They're going to get it to the wing. Nice little hit by Olin Van. Oh, they set it right to the Jaguars right up front. Sometimes we make some blind passes that aren't very good. Olin Van gets it. Back checker's there, and they're going to call a slash. And the Stormhawks are going to go on the power play. Slash trip. 5:38. And the Stormhawks are going to go on the power play. Rotunda's out there with Blake, Van, and McNabb. Dreyer at the point along with Lindell. Down low it goes to the side of McNabb. Dreyer takes a shot right on. Little one-timer there. Did a good job. Bounces. Still controlled by McNabb. Rotunda's there. He picks it out. Back up high to Lindell. Dreyer has it at the top of the slot. He's got McNabb on the side. McNabb's going to go high to Dreyer. Back to McNabb. McNabb's going to go right in. They block the lane. Behind the net, they're going to change directions over to Lindell. Lindell back to Dreyer. Dreyer over to McNabb. Back to Dreyer. They got McNabb. Oh, they had McNabb. And they blew a whistle because their face masks are stuck together. Olin Van and a Jefferson player, their helmets got stuck. Minute 16 remaining on the power play opportunity. Stormhawks lead 3-2. Every once in a while you see something like that. Nutter on the draw, takes the draw. It's kicked back to the point. Zeltinger's there. Abbin as well. They cross it over to Kleva. Kleva back high point. Over to Abbin. Abbin's going to take a shot, and it's off the stick into the glass. Stays in. Jefferson comes back. Kept in by Kleva. Kleva takes a shot off the skate. Over to Zeltinger. Back to Abbin. There's plenty of traffic in front. There's a shot. And Hines was there. But the goaltender is able to watch it and to secure it. 51 seconds remain in the power play opportunity. Nutter on the draw. Hines at its side. It's kicked back. Hines just pushes it forward. Nutter is there. He pins him up. Abbin loses it in his skates. Jefferson's able to get it out of the zone. Zeltinger's there. He's going to go far side. Nope, he's not. Kleva's going to grab it. He's going to use the net as a screen. He's going to start skating up. He's going to give it to Nutter. Nutter's going to enter the zone. They got some time. Over to Abbin. 20 seconds remain. Zeltinger's right in the slot. Gets it over to Kleva. Kleva tries to cross it. He's got Zeltinger right in the side. Take the shot. He takes the shot. There it is. Oh, just wide. Loses his footing as Nutter. 6 seconds remain. 3:42 in the third period. Zeltinger again over to Abbin. Abbin takes a shot. One-timer right there. Tackled in front. There's going to be icing on the Jaguars at 3:29. 31-20. Shots are in favor of the Stormhawks. 3:29 remain in the game, with the Stormhawks leading 3-2. Nickel, Blake, Van, and Brandt out there. Little line change up here to Break and Thorpe at the D. Face-off is kicked down low, controlled by Jefferson behind the net. Someone's got to attack him. Brandt goes up. Jefferson starts to skate it. They come through the zone. Right to the slot. There's a shot. Webstead had save. Jefferson has it. They pulled their goalie at 3:12. Shot deflected. Webstead's right there. So Jefferson's got their goalie pulled at 3:05. Face off. It's loose. It's going to be pushed down, and that looks like it's going to be off just by a hair. No icing. Icing's waved off. Rotunda's got it. Goes back to the D. Lindell's there. Over to Dreyer. Back to Van has it. He tries to go loose. It's chipped. Lindell gets he's going to take a shot, and he missed again. 2 shots in an empty net at 2:35, and the clock is still running for some reason. Either they're running out of time. Face off to the glove side of Webstead. And that is the game, with the Stormhawks winning 3-2. Shots on net 31-21 in favor of the Stormhawks. Webstead with the win in net. Overall, a decent game. Still a few too many penalties, but we'll take it. Again, Stormhawks win 3-2.